Are y'all tuning in? Another request. An individual, one of my viewers, basically asked me if a donor give out blood to a victim or patient, do they pick up on their frequency? And if they get a heart transplant, can they pick up on their frequency? Now I'm gonna get my theory, and I'm gonna get real deep into this. So, so who wants to fly off of this realm with Trip? But anywho, whenever it comes to a donor donating blood, to me, I feel like it's a scam. So individuals can see where you come from. Now, certain shadows that's connected to the machines can tell where you actually really come from. You know, you got the so-called planets, north, east, south, west. Your energy could come through on so many different levels. Your energy could come through, like, for example, like the west or the east or the south or the north. Do you all feel my signals? So individuals know what side that you basically had come from. So they got the machines, they got the technology. That's the reason why they always asking for blood. You know, it's to the point where they have blood trucks in the community and, you know, paying to get your blood. And you have donors, you have, what else? You know, whenever you take a drug test, these individuals get samples, you know, from your hair or your spit out your mouth. You all get what I'm saying? Or, you know, get a blood test. Now, these individuals, now this is the funny part to me. Let me fix this. Now, this is the funny part to me. Individuals put out the spells whenever it comes to medication, the pills, the drugs, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying. And then they want to test you whenever you get a job. They don't give a damn about none of that. That's just nothing but an excuse. So they can see where you actually come from. So if they can use it for themselves, do you feel my signals? Like, you know, use it for many things to create this illusion. Just to put that out there. So, and individuals, like I said, they edited their DNA with some of y'all's. Now, whenever it comes to the victims, what are they really doing when it comes to the victims? Come on, let's be serious. What are they really doing? You gotta ask yourself that. What are they really doing to your loved ones? Whenever your loved ones get blood donated to them, to their souls, to their physical home. See, this is what I think. I think whenever y'all give your blood out, individuals create it with this illusion and they use it for themselves to do many things to keep this system going. Now, to your loved ones, I feel like they're mixing certain chemicals, and they could be using animals' blood mixed with different chemicals and putting inside your loved one's physical home. And then their immune system get messed up. So they have to, whenever it comes to the scientists, doctors, or whoever that's connected to the machines and shadows, y'all don't think y'all don't think that they don't be mixing the bloods with other things like animal blood And the animal's blood, their blood is red as well, and you don't think I think these individuals be experimenting and they just mix it up just like they do the corporation foods and stuff and put it inside of your physical body to slow down certain things. Now, I think whenever individuals get blood, I feel like, they're mixing it. They want to know, certain shadows basically want to know if you're type A, B, and there's many bloodlines out there. All right. So whenever it comes to that, these individuals create the illusion, the system, and they edited their DNA and whip up some stuff in a lab to give to your loved ones. That's what I think. And that basically make them ill or mess up their immune system so they can depend on their unbalanced medication and sending them to the experiment labs, the corporations, feeding the corpse basically. Do y'all feel my signals? So whenever it comes to that, I don't think that they are picking up on certain, whenever individuals donate blood, they're not picking up on it because the individuals keeping it for themselves so they can create this illusion and the black mirrors and many other things. They're looking out for themselves. They don't give a damn about your loved ones. They just putting different kind of chemicals and experimenting on them. So whenever it comes to that, to me, they're really not getting the donor's blood. They're getting some chemicals. The donor is giving blood to the shadows. That's where they're really giving their blood to. The shadows, the donors. They're giving it to the shadows. They're not giving it to your loved ones. Okay? And that's how I feel. I feel like they're just whipping up some stuff in the lab and giving it to your loved ones. So your loved ones, they're not picking up on that frequency. Now, whenever it comes to the heart transplant, that's another thing. Okay, we're going to get really deep into that. Now, this is what I think, because I actually had a connection with this one individual that I used to talk to. She had a heart transplant, and she was cool, laid back, sweet. But I started noticing her different characters that she was picking up on. Sometimes she would be on some other stuff, and I feel like she was picking up on that individual's frequency, whoever gave her that heart, because sometimes she would just be on some other stuff. So whenever it comes to the heart transplant, certain individuals can pick up on that frequencies and their memories, because these individuals, they got the machine to basically download your memory back into your physical. But there's a part of you that's already gone. Your soul is basically, half of your soul is shifted to the unknown. Your soul is half of your soul is basically like out of there. You're not fully there. You're basically merged with another character. And so you're battling within. You could have multiple disturbed energies, or you could be picking up on something totally different. You could be picking up on another frequency from that's connected to, how could I put it? You could be actually picking up on that other individual's frequency from a parallel world. Do y'all feel my signals? So, to me, I feel like this. If it's time, if it's basically so-called time for you to shift or whatever, just shift. Don't depend on the machines and these different chemicals to bring your physical back, because you're not going to be the same. You don't see animals out here donating blood and doing certain things and stuff. So some of y'all, that's the reason why I said some of y'all still connected to the physical. But whenever it comes to the heart transplant, I feel like, yes, you can pick up on that individual's frequency. And sometimes it can like mess you up on many levels. I'm sure that probably destroyed homes and basically destroyed certain connections with your loved ones or your love partner or whoever. So I feel like this: if an individual, if their heart stop, or if they going through certain things and stuff, just let them. There is no such thing as death. Do y'all feel my signals? So yeah. So I just feel like individuals, they're using certain things, like the blood and things. Whenever it comes to the donor and giving blood, that's for the shadows. That's for the machines and the system and the illusion. It's not for y'all. Okay? These individuals, they could be putting different types of chemicals inside of your loved one's physical body. And that's what's making them sick, and taking the unbalanced medication that's messing their physical up, and that's basically messing up their immune system and messing with their soul, making them forget certain things and make them act out of character, just numbing their physical. Do y'all feel my signals? So and individuals can pick up on, whenever it comes to the heart transplant, they can pick up on that frequency. So that's my theory, and that's how I feel. I seen it for myself about the transplant, because I noticed that individual's behavior and how they acted and stuff. Whenever you get these hearts, you don't know if that individual, if they're a rapist, killer, or from their heart is connected to different things, some disturbed things. You really don't know that. You're not supposed to get another individual's heart. That's just how I feel. And and I'm not disrespecting none of y'all, whoever get a heart transplant. I'm not disrespecting y'all, but your program, you put your trust into these doctors and other individuals. They don't give a damn about your physical or your soul. They're just basically all about them and their selfish ways and whoever they connected with. They don't give a damn about y'all, earthlings. You're going to keep on going back, and they're going to keep experimenting on you and stuff. And, they're going to say, oh, yeah, we care about you. Let's check the new heart out, and give you some kind of story and act like they care. And, put on the front, they're acting. Do you feel my signals? They're acting like they care about you and stuff like that. And they're just passing you on to another experiment lab, the pharmacy, and the list goes on. So, unlock your souls.